Hey everyone, I'm Connor Horton. I'm from Clayton, Georgia. I'm a junior here at the University of North Georgia, and I'm currently studying in business management. So after reading, Module 1, what is creativity, the myths about creativity, and all those, and then doing the exercises, the biggest thing for me was understanding that we have the opportunity to be creative in our everyday lives, no matter what it is. We have everyday functions like, going to the grocery store, going to school, going to our job. We have opportunities where we can be creative, whether we think we may or may not. So for me right now, I play golf every day. I go to school, have classes, hang out with my friends. For me, I can use those, situations as a way to be creative. Like when I'm on the golf course, what kind of shot do I want to hit? Do I want it to do I want it to go right to left, left to right? Do I want to hit it low? Do I want to hit it high? Hanging out with friends, what situation do I want to create? What would be fun for us to do? Go do something different maybe. In class, look at every assignment as an opportunity to be creative where, you know, instead of getting it done, just doing how it's supposed to be, put more effort in, use your imagination and be more creative. And then after reading more into myths about creativity, this was a misconception that they talked about, which was kind of similar to what I thought before reading, was that creativity only happens when in art, or like when you're drawing, painting, things like that. And when I read that, it kind of like opened my mind up a little bit, because before doing the readings and the exercises, that's kind of what I thought. And like I said, it opened my mind more, about how I can be creative in my everyday life. Through the exercises, I learned a lot about my creative self. Before doing them, I think that there was a creative side of me that I didn't really know about, but I sort of had to use all my skills, into one to help me do, the exercises. And I realized that I need to start using those to my advantage. A lot of the times in the things that I'm doing in my life, I don't look at them as a creative opportunity. I kind of look at them as, something that I have to do, or that I just need to get done, and, like an assignment, just finish it and submit it. But after doing these exercises, I finally understand that being creative takes effort, and being able to put in that effort, even when it's like hard or you're tired or you don't want to do it. So like an assignment, instead of looking at it as something like, oh, it's due at 11:59 tonight, like I want to get it done and just go to sleep, take your time and you use your imagination and be creative. And it'll bring out the best work in you. And playing golf, if you're playing bad and you get upset and you're just walking up there and hitting a shot, instead just relax and kind of take it in, take your time, imagine the shot in your head, figure out what you want to do, and the result will be so much better. That's the biggest thing that I understood is, being creative in everything that I do is only going to make the result that much better. Specifically in exercise 8 of the assignment, part 1, it was the 30 circles challenge, and here you can see all the images that I drew. But just a very simple task. So 30 circles, you have 3 minutes to draw, whatever you think, you can draw, and just be creative. So when I got through the first 6 or 8 circles, I kind of figured out what I wanted to draw, and then once I got through those, it kind of got tough, and I kind of had to dig deep, use my imagination, figure out how I was going to draw, the rest of the circles. And ended up finishing, not too bad. But after, the continuation part of exercise 8 talked about how, did you think there were any rules, or did you think you could combine circles, things like that. So for this exercise, and for it kind of relating to the things that I'm doing in my life, I need to start taking the time, prior to the things that I'm doing or this exercise, and think about how I could be creative, the different opportunities that I have in that situation, and just think about it and use those to my advantage, and my work will be so much better if I do. Currently, as a job, during the summer, I work at a local marina as a dockhand. So most of the creativity that we use comes from communication, like communicating with customers when they're, pulling in the dock, when we're, pumping up their gas, and then once they leave. For a future career, I plan on being a general contractor, and that comes with a lot of different creativity skills, like being open minded, understanding that there's a lot of new things that I can learn, whether it's from other general contractors, employees and subcontractors. And then, communication is also a really important skill, being able to communicate with customers and what they want, other subcontractors, making sure they don't run into each other, on the job site at the same time. And then the last one being problem solving. When things don't go right or don't go to plan, being able to adapt and fix those things when they do happen. My goal through this class is to dig a little bit deeper into those skills, and hope that I can learn more about those skills, throughout the next semester. And I'm hoping that I can also learn a lot from my dad, as I start working for him out of college, and just being with him and being able to learn all the things that it takes to be a general contractor.